This day. Oh, so I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Oh, it's ridiculous. My hair is a disaster, and I just don't know. Go this way. Howdy, Chris. How you doing? It has been a nutso day. This whole live thing has been crazy. Um, I've tried about 6 different times to go live with Mel's on my channel. Then we finally went live on her channel, and then she was in a bad location. So, yeah, I'm good. You know, just trying to get all these Sparks, offers done. I need 8 more. I need 4 more shopping orders tonight. Hubby went to baseball game, and I am just doing my thing. So I don't really know. I mean, we've done okay money-wise, which, of course, doesn't really matter because this money is money that I save. So as long as I have enough money to pay the bills next week, I'll be okay. Because our tax return money has not come in yet. I was hoping it would be in yesterday, but no such luck. So, who knows? Who knows? It's just craziness. These people really. You drive all the way across all these lanes. Not so. Oh, it's 92 there. Let me look and see what it is actually here. I need to plug my phone in. So my little $60 vent charger is not very good. Let's see. It says it's 92 here too. And then we're supposed to be 90 something tomorrow. We're supposed to be 93 today. Hey, sorry. I'm glad you're here. Oh, this whole life thing has been craziness. And then it's supposed to be 92 tomorrow, and then 65 on Monday. So, gotcha. Well, it's all good. We're just dying. Not really, but you know what I mean. So, then I forgot on those stupid orders that you do multiples of, like if you have 2 shops, you have to scan an item from both orders to make sure you have the right order, that you're delivering the right one. So, and then those people came out of their apartment looking, and I'm like, yeah, I gotta make sure. I gotta scan this, and then I gotta, what else? Oh, then I have to do something else. Oh, I have to, do the picture and all that stuff too. So, I don't know. But it is what it is. And we're sitting. Oh, dang. I hate when that happens. And then I'm sitting. What else? Oh, I don't know. I don't even know what I'm saying anymore. We're sitting in the hot spot, but nothing's happening. So, and like I said, when I'm trying to get these oh, here we go. It's a shopping order. It's 2 shops in Atlanta. 2 shops. One is 12 items, one is 14 items, which that's better. One is probably a 2nd story apartment, but they don't have there's are tons of multiple items. It's 5 miles. How many items did I say? I don't remember. But it's $22.95, and oh, that's crap. What is that? 336 hours? That they can change their tip? What the heck is that? Oh, yeah, we're windy here too. I don't know where I'm supposed to go. Where am I going to shop? Oh, right where I'm sitting. I have never seen that. That's like 2 weeks. I mean, what the hell? That's messed up. Oh my gosh. That's funny. Yeah, that's exactly what it looks like. And then, oh my gosh, oh. Of course, I have this shopping order and it's freaking hot, so I don't know what's going to happen to y'all. Just trying to see. Yeah, that's messed up. So I'm gonna move. I'm gonna hold the phone for a second in the AC. See if it'll cool it off a minute. Because that one's not that bad. It's only like 4 items, and there's a whole bunch of multiples. Like one item is like 6 of them, like ground beef or something. $2 peak pay. That must be nice, because we don't have that. So the one is 4 items, but they have 12 quantity. The other one is 14 unique items. Tortillas, cheese, sour cream, eggs, butter, more cheese, flour, sugar, some other sugar, dressing, enchilada sauce, chicken wings, beef, pork butt, steak bone-in, chicken drumsticks, hot dogs, and lunch meat. Yeah, that's what I would do. See, me too, Chris. Me too. I always tip something. Usually 5 to 10, and sometimes I tip more. So, y'all, I'm going to leave this running while I go shop this, so hopefully nothing gets too hot, and I'll be back. So, I'm trying to fix this to where maybe y'all can see, at least watch the back seat So let me go grab these things and I'll be back. At least they're all grocery. Uh, all right. Now let this car going. Thank you, thank you. Hey, Olivia. Whew. Yeah, it's definitely hot. Building 11. That was a pretty quick shop, I think. Hopefully. And see, that's the other reason I park next to the cart return. Because then I don't have to go hunting for the cart return when I'm done unloading. Whew. Yes, it is a hot one. Hey, Miss Rosebud. How are you? Let's go. I mean, she walks and then she just stops. Like she's walking like she is on a mission. And then she freaking stops. Whew. Oh, these people live right behind Walmart. Really? Oh, gosh. Okay. I'm not complaining because, whew, I'm good. I'm just hot. I need 3 more shopping orders after this drop off to get an extra $35. And once I get all this dropped off, I'll tell you how many we need for the 50 deliveries. So we're getting there. 74, 71. Of course, I parked in the handicap. I really just want to park in here crooked so that I can. That's really what I wanted to do so I can get out. Because it won't take me just a minute to drop this one off. Yes, we're here. We gotta scan an item. Come on. You just have to scan one item out of their order, and you do these multiple. Okay. Pizza Hut. Oh, lovely. That's always nice. Yeah, well, the proxy pit guy was kind of a jerk. Because when I got there, he had told me that he would be, when I got there, he'd probably be in the shop back behind the dental office. So, I took all the pictures of the front, all the stuff that needed to be done, answered the questions that went along with that stuff in the front of the office part or outdoors, and he wasn't even there. I called him and he was like, "I'm sorry, I'm right around the corner, I'll be right there." Yeah, about, I don't know, 3 to 5 minutes. Then he was there. So, yeah, he was, and he is a creepy little guy. Like, little short, he was going bald. He's probably about my age. Very short, very odd. Um, yeah. But luckily, the company that, requested this stuff paid me an extra, like, I don't know, $45 for driving over there when he wasn't even there. And he said, I'm super sweaty. He actually said, when he called me, he said, "I'm sorry I didn't call you sooner. I couldn't find your number." Interesting. No, he said he was moving his fiance. I don't know who the heck is marrying that dude, but weirdo. But I'm sorry. But yeah, I mean, I made really good money, and of course, I didn't get any orders, once I got back. But then the other creepy thing was that in that office, now I don't know if he, took over another person's practice, because if he's my age, he wasn't in practice in the 80s, because he was saying that building was built in the 80s, so therefore it's not ADA compliant and all that stuff. But it has weird, like, big curio cabinets with all these antique dolls. Like, some of them are like dolls in packages. Just weird. Very, very weird. So, I don't know. I just thought it was bizarre. Yeah, it's very strange. And then there's a basement. So then he's like, and I was like, yeah, I need to take pictures of at least the area. And I'm thinking, I don't want to go in his basement. This dude is weird. Because he was like right behind me. But yeah, it was very creepy. So, I don't know. Very, very weird. So, but it's done. And then they sent me an email. They do this when they have some that are like weird ones. They'll send me an email asking me if I can go do something. They wanted me to, so some company was hiring them to get one of their drivers to deliver some paperwork to a client, and it's an hour away, and they were going to pay $60. I was like, for me to drive 2 hours? But then somebody else took it for $60. I wouldn't do it for $60. Because when you get there, there's nothing in that town. So, like, you can't try to do DoorDash or something while you're there. So, yeah, it's very weird. but I have almost $400 in that account now, or whatever it is. But and then I know Sheila's done some of those where like the fence has fallen down and they're trying to get someone to go measure one out. There was earlier for like $35. But yeah, it's one of those you got to call and make an appointment because it's in someone's back fence only and film the terrain. There is an existing wall there that faces the alleyway. Yeah, I don't think so. I don't want to do those where you have to contact the person. I mean, the office one was decent because they're paying good money for you to go do that, but you got to measure the fence line. And, okay, yeah, I don't know what it is. I'm sorry. Alrighty. Love you. Hopefully we made it back. Too much going on. Oh, people, wish you'd give me a number. Oh my goodness. Yeah, we're not in the best part of the town. And then of course my daughter calls, and then I like miss my turn and all that because we're here in a yucky part of town. Cool. Okay, let me go look at the numbers. So we've done 2 towards 5, so we need 3 more. And we need 7 to finish the 50. So, yay. I mean, technically, if they would send us orders, we could get them all done tonight. Which, if we get them all done tonight, I may stay home and finish some things that I'm working on for here. Hopefully, I fixed it again. And the dumb thing is, we're right by a stupid cell tower. So why we're having issues, I don't know. But yes, oh, very hot. You see, last Saturday, was busy as all get out. And this Saturday is not. Doesn't seem like it anyway. But I thought that since they did this, get more shopping orders, we'll see. Just keep having to restart. Back over here where we got the last shopping order. That's kind of what I did the last time. Is I just kind of kept going back to the same area. Until it sent me too far away. So has everybody been having a good Saturday? Day before Palm Sunday. Easter's right around the corner. And at the moment, I don't know that I'm going to dash Easter Sunday because the last time I did, there was nothing going on, especially in the morning. I ended up doing, I don't know, 3 or 4 ride shares Easter Sunday. So far, we made $74.55 today on Spark. And it should be getting close to them start sending stuff out again. And I can't tell you, this whole round robin, whatever they call these orders, they have been so wonky lately that you don't even know when they're going to send them. Because they used to send them at the half hour, then they went to the quarter to the hour, and now you never know. They're all over the place. Of course, I would right now prefer to do shopping because I need 3 more. I need 3 more for this thing. But yeah, I did. Like I said, I did do The to the cart return. Cadillac was sitting there when I was here earlier. Holy Toledo! Damn! And their prices weren't going to go up. Yeah. I don't even know. I mean, I've had DoorDash on today, but I didn't make very money. $3.25. That's a lot to go up. So we made $29.75 on DoorDash today, and we're sitting in the hot spot again. So maybe they'll send us another shopping order. Yes, that is craziness. I understand. Yeah, they weren't sending me very good stuff this morning. Luckily, I was doing this other stuff too. And I prefer to do one shop instead of two shops because you don't get credit for two shops when they send them together like that. Yeah, see, that's what happens to me on Grubhub. So when they have like a mission where you get $2 per order or whatever, I just don't even bother to turn it on because that's exactly what happens to me every time. Or I get one order. So I get one order, I could do something else. I understand. I need these people to send me some more. Very true. I know. I'm so sorry. I would just start not staying. Say, sorry, I have plans. I'm not staying. Woo, I just got another shopping order. It is one. Woo, nice Wendy's offer. $14.46. It's one shop for how many items? 43 items. Requires customer verification. No, thank you. I'm sorry. I'm not. I don't like to do those, and it's on a really crummy street, so I'm not doing it. they can send that to somebody else. I'm not that desperate to get all. I mean, it goes until like 11:30 or 11 o'clock tonight, so I'm pretty sure I can get shopping orders, 3 more between now and 11 o'clock. And it was not, there were not very many multiple, like, you know, multiple items. It was almost all single items. And when people do those big orders like that, they're usually all over the store. Yeah, I'm sorry. Like I said, just tell them you got plans and you aren't staying. Because that's crap. Sweet. Well, I'm glad the last one at least was a decent payout. I don't know what the miles are end up being, but and of course now the hot spot where I'm sitting is not here anymore. And of course, then whenever I turn those down, then I think maybe I should have taken it because then I'm not getting anything else. Hmm. Yeah, we've driven so much today, it isn't even funny. Well, way too much. I guess my daughter went to the mall. She put all her stuff under my stuff. Oh, Lord have mercy. Oh, we need to order. That's funny. I used to have a fabric addiction, and then now that Joann's is going out of business, I don't know what I'm going to do. Oh, come on, we need something. That's good. As long as you have plans for it, that's even better. Mine, I usually start with a plan, and then my plan gets all messed up. So, needless to say, it doesn't always happen the way I need it to happen, but that's okay because I have. I mean, I got stuff to do. I just don't have time to do it. That's the problem. I know. I was shocked when I heard Joann's was going out because that's just crazy. Because the only other store we have here is Hobby Lobby, and then they're closed on Sunday. So then that messes stuff up too if you're in the middle of something. I know I wasn't happy, and I know they still have like the store here is still open. I know I love Joann's. I was very disappointed. Exactly. The only thing is that I order from this Marshall's Dry Goods, and they have very good fabric and good quilting fabrics, and then they have the extra wide fabric, which is good. And and that's the thing is like I use their fabric for a lot of stuff, so I guess now that's what I'm going to be doing is ordering through them. But it's just hard. But you just do what you do. I really don't want to move from this spot. So like I turned it off, did a hard close, opened it back up, redid my stuff. I know, right? There's a ton of them. And then some bozo put them all the way over here in the wrong side. I was at one Walmart and the guy was getting the carts and he had the whole lane blocked. And then he couldn't go anywhere. So it was crazy. Yes, he did. And it is very difficult because I get all antsy and then the next thing I know I'm moving and then I'm coming right back to where I was. So I'm glad I'm not the only one. Oh. And it's like all, and it's weird because usually sitting here, I'll still get the, uh, offers to the other Walmarts, and there's three other ones that are so busy. It's just that I don't want to do DoorDash right now because every time I do, then I freaking get the Spark stuff, and then I can't go do the Spark because I'm in the middle of that. And I'm trying to get this done so I don't have to be done by tomorrow. If nothing else, I'll come out early in the morning. But I just really didn't want to take that huge shot. But I guess I should have. But yeah, I have not made as. Oh, wait, you have a new offer. Is it a shop? No. It's two drop offs. Oh, yay! How exciting! So one is an apartment. Oh, they're both apartments. One has 5 quantity. And then that one's not too bad. Nothing gigantic. What is this one? I guess we'll take it. It's not a shopping, so it's not going to count towards our shopping things. And where is it? It's not here. Oh, maybe it is here. Oh, yeah. I hate these. So this is what's crazy. They're really close. So what did she have? A boy, a girl? That's exciting though. Congratulations. The total mileage for this is less than 2 miles. A boy. How exciting. So the one has 2 items, but it's 5 things. It's 3 of those small pecan pies and 2 things of coffee pods. Oh my goodness. 4th boy. Whoo. And this other one is carrots, frozen peas and carrots, grapes, a banana, green onion, milk, bread, bell pepper, pound cake, potatoes, butternut squash, radishes, cilantro, cabbage, coffee K-cups, and onion. So, and it's $12.70. It's not a whole, but then we'll only need 6 more on our 50. We'll see if we can get some more shopping ones. But we're too close to the pickup because we're supposed to pick it up in 5 minutes. Was there a tip on here? There might have been. Yeah, $4 in tips. So $8.70 is the $8 is the base, and then they're giving you 70 extra cents for it being an apartment or 2 apartments. Gotta wait 2 more minutes. Exactly. Yeah, I know. The sun is awful. Almost we can move. Oh, now we can go. Confirm our arrival because we're in the parking lot. Where is this? Oh, it's like there's a motorcycle. I can hear it. My aunt had 4 boys. Woo. Yeah, my dad's sister had 4 boys. I have 2 of each. My sister has 1 of each. And both my brothers have two girls. So my maiden name ends with my brothers. Since neither one of them had any boys. I do not like to park on this one. I know. It was definitely crazy. Oh my gosh. I picked up the first one this morning at this location and I got that crazy um like lead person. Oh my gosh. And she's like, "Thank you for waiting to scan the tags until I was done." She said it messes everything up. And she said, technically, you're not even supposed to be out of your car, but I'm not making a big deal out of it. Oh my gosh. Well, obviously you are if you're sitting there telling me all this crap. But she's the only one that does that. None of the other people are really like that. And she always has an attitude. And she only like loads if there's like a lot of, if it's busy or they don't have enough people or something. But still, she's not very nice. She was rude, very rude to me last week. But whatever. Yeah, people are weird. Weird, crummy. There's one in the back seat. One in the. Oh, maybe. Um, it's, no, it's his Spark. Where you're supposed to be picking up, dude. But it ain't for me. Yeah, who knows? But yeah, she is definitely takes the cake. Because she was definitely rude. And then, of course, today she tries to act all nice about it. I'm like, really? Used to, when I first started doing Spark, they would give you one of the stickers to scan. They would give them to you, and you could just have them in your car. And then they got to where they wouldn't do that, but they would let you scan them. Because here's the thing: how are you supposed to scan their tag if you don't get out of your car? Because technically, if you have 3 deliveries, they put one in the trunk, one in the back seat, one in the front seat. And then they shut the trunk. So then you're going to get out of your car. You got to go find the sticker that, who knows, they probably put it on the very first bag they put in the car, in the trunk. And then you got to get out because now you got to look through the crap in the back seat to find the tag. So it's dumb. And then if you can't find the tag, you can't scan it. And then if you don't scan it when you get to the delivery drop off, you got to call the Spark people, and that's a pain in the butt. So they make it very counterintuitive. So, but here she comes. Yeah, no, they do not make it easy. She was really nice. She said that she. I guess at one point this had 3 deliveries with it, but now it only, because it has one that shows it was removed. I don't know. I delivered to this person before because I recognize the name.
Starting route. Proceed to the route.
I don't know where you're going. Sir. I want to pick up one too, I'm sure. This thing says it's 2 minutes. I'm 2 minutes away. Yeah.
At the next stop sign, turn left.
Yeah. I'm going to these same apartments I just went to on the last one. Just. Then I'm supposed to take my. So we're supposed to be off on Thursday, but it's possible that we could work on Thursday. So if I do, I'll have to switch cars with my daughter or my son and
At the stop sign,
get
turn
them
left
to
onto Plum
take
Creek
my
Drive.
car in to get evaluated for wind damage. Honestly, we might get enough money. It won't be enough money to, pay it off or anything, but oh my gosh, this is a freaking nursing home.
Turn right, then the destination is on your right.
Why they do that? I don't. These are a pain because you have to ring the buzzer.
The destination is on your right.
I'm off the first Monday of May. Oh, you and me both. So we'll see. I mean, we might have to work. And then, well, if they offer it to us, I'll work because it'll be triple time since it's a whole. Because we have
Starting group.
Good Friday off, but our Friday off normally is Good Friday. So they give us Thursday off. Trying to figure out where this is telling me to go. Oh, my hair is terrible. It is about to drive me crazy. But I will not go back to the lady that cuts my hair. And so therefore, I don't know what I'm going to do.
At the next traffic lights, turn left.
I mean, I guess I could just go to like Pro Cuts or something. I mean, I just want it cut like 6 inches cut off of it or something. But there is a like beauty shop by where real close to where we live, so I may just step and go by there one day and see if they have anybody that
Turn left onto
can
South.
just cut my hair real fast. Because my current hairdresser is a sweet lady, sweet girl, but she is gone. She is off her rocker. She believes everything that she hears. So, and she has been like going off on Facebook. And I don't ever comment. And I don't unfriend her because I just want to see all the craziness that she's spouting. It's kind of comical, actually. Yeah, we're super close to. Yeah, it's funny because the girl opens the door. She's like, "What can I do you for?" Well, let's see. I have a delivery. She's like, "Is it for so?" I was like, whatever their last name was. And she said, "Okay." I was like, "Can I take a picture of the bags, please?" Yeah, it's comical. There's several people on that I'm friends with that have been doing that. It's kind of crazy. I just don't get it, but okay. Let's see. I can't. Oh, I gotta figure out where building 9 is. That's way in the back. I don't. It might be a second floor. There you go. Well, it's funny because like my daughter had gone to this girl for a really long time. She's like the aunt of the guy that my daughter dated for a long time in high school, and then he got kind of weird. Like she wanted, so he was working in Arizona. Ooh, it's right here, and so she was in Arizona, and then the next thing you know, she's like not really following him, but she's there, but he doesn't want her to get a job. And she's the one that works at Home Depot, and she's like, I told her, I said, why don't you get a job at Home Depot there? I said, they'll do a really good letter for you and everything. She goes, because he doesn't want me to work. He just wants me to do all his stuff. So like she did all his shopping, she did the cooking, the cleaning, all the stuff. And she was like, no, not gonna happen. So, but she still went to her and got her hair done for a long time, and she just switched people. So, and then this lady has been going crazy on the Facebook, so it's hysterical. And of course, it was on the other side. Whew. Yeah, that was lovely. Second floor apartment with two hands full of groceries. And one was a gallon of milk and one was a 5-pound bag of potatoes. Yeah, that was a whole lot of fun. Yeah, exactly. Whew. was terrible. That made it super hard to breathe. I heard another one, but it has 3 stops. One that requires a freaking verification for what? Probably some stupid medicine or something. Yep, NyQuil. Nope. I don't want to do it. Plus, it's 3 drop-offs. Hello? How close do I gotta get before you open? Too close. And the one that has to be verified had 35 items. Somebody took it because it was went away. But jeez, that's insane. People are crazy. I need some shopping orders. We need 3 more shops, not just pickups. So we'll go sit back over here. I know, right? Come on, Spark, shopping offers. Please. We need 3 more. Seems like those come like later because there's a certain point in time that the pickup area closes. But the girl told me they really weren't that busy. So compared to exactly. Oh, we're so glad you. How much money did you end up making? Oh, the Cadillac left. No, it's all good. You don't have to look right now. I was just curious if you knew. But this location shows it's a hot spot at this point, so we'll see. They'll send us a shopping order. Yeah, I know. The tips are always a pain in the butt. I still can't believe that one said that many out. That was ridiculous. I've never seen one say 336 hours. Usually it's, an hour. That was so dumb. Makes no sense. Yeah, I still have a lot of, let's see. I've made $83.25 today, but we have $49.09 worth of tips to come in for tomorrow. But we definitely have not made as much money as we made last weekend. So because last week we made $520 and we're only at $286. And we made most of our money last week on Saturday, and we made $83. Last week we made over $200. So that's crazy. I know. And it's weird because I have no clue as to, why. What is the difference between, this week and last week? I mean, obviously they expected them to have a lot of shopping orders or they wouldn't have done that incentive. So I don't know. But we need 6 more to get the 50. Wow. Wow. I wouldn't think so because that's like next week. And you would think they would be purchasing food stuff for next week. But who knows? Because I would have thought next week would have been maybe slower. I don't know. I just know I'm tired. Because, like, if you look at, like, tomorrow, hey, Mary, how are you? Because, like, the 6 a.m. hour is busy, then the 1 o'clock hour is busy, and the rest of the day is just, like, fluctuating. Monday's not very busy. Tuesday is all busy in the afternoon. So, who knows? I don't have a clue. on, Mr. Sparky. We need some stuff. We need some offers. Yeah, they sent one today that I did not take because it was a 2 drop off, and I think it was a Home Depot. One of the offers, it said 40 to 50 pounds. No, it was more than that because it had, let me think, I think 2 50-pound bags of play sand and 6 bags of soil. And where it was going, I think most of those, I think that one, most of the houses in that area are on hills. So if you use the wagon, you're going to have to drag it up their yard. And I was like, yeah, that's not happening. And I got lucky with the one last night because they had a circle drive and I just could drop it off in their driveway. It was an easy one. Yeah, that's what I said. Believe me, it wasn't paying enough to break my back. Yeah, I'm sure. But no, they sent it to me. It was one of those that I had to decline. So my statistics, my metrics are probably not very good. Well, they're all in the green. So my customer rating is 4.7. On time arrival at pickup is 96%. Completion rate is 100. And your acceptance rate is 58%. And I have done a total of 611 total trips on Mr. Sparky. Come on, send us the order. I love another shopping. Nice. And then you still have tips to come in, right? Oh no. Not unless that one decides to be generous. Come on. Give us an order. Hello, Flynadian. How are you? I'm good. I'm just tired and I need some shopping orders on Spark. That's what I need. I need 3 more tonight. Yeah, I wouldn't be holding my breath either. I need 3 more shopping orders to get an extra $35, and I need 6 more to get the 350. Believe me, shopping orders are not my favorite, but if they'll give me 350 or give me extra money, oh no, they put this terrible one out there. I'll deliver it out by my house. This is that same one. Oh golly. Oh, these people are nutso. That one has a case of water. And it's yeah, we don't get the little incentives. We only get these crazy ones sometimes. So this is the second time. Yeah, it's $350, but you had to do 50 deliveries, 50 offers. And that's weird because that was this exact same, somebody took it, but that was the exact same offer that had the NyQuil in it. 2 weeks, 14 days. So you have to have them all done by Tuesday. And Monday is a slow day by their metrics. I guess I'm just gonna take this. It's a sucky off. Well, somebody else took it before I could push the button. But they're gonna look at it and it's a shitty, shitty offer. It's less than $20. It's like 10 miles. But one of them you have to verify the ID for the medicine. And one has a case of water. One has 60 something items. One has 40 something items. I usually don't do the ones that you have to do the verification. That's probably dumb on my part, but Spark is terrible because I can never get the IDs to register, so I have to hand type all the information. I hate, and that's the other thing I don't like doing about the alcohol ones on Spark because it's the same way. So they need to get with DoorDash and learn how to get their stuff to work. Because I would do 10 alcohol orders on DoorDash to none on Spark. Yeah, exactly. It's funny because that same offer's come through 3 times. I tried to push it this time and somebody had already taken it. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, this is ridiculous. We might have to just move because this is not getting us anywhere. I can't see. The sun is so freaking bright. Move closer to the. Dang. We'll park over here by the pickup area, maybe. They'll send us something. World, lady. Oh, she's gonna pick up somebody. I was like, she just like gonna run over them people. Park over here and see. At least we're in the shade over here. There you go. It is a 10.2 mile, $11.94, 3 drop offs. Golly, and the last one is on the other freaking side of town. Good gravy. This person ordered 3. Oh my god. I guess we're taking it because that'll. Let's see. We're too early. We still got to wait 5 minutes before I can click on the thing. It's not a shop, so we may not get any shopping ones tonight. So we'll just need 5 more. I guess I'm just going to take them all that come. Maybe we can get all those 5 done before the night's over. I don't know. We'll see. Let's see. Oh. 2 of them are just one item. The one that goes all the way across town is a pair of tennis shoes. That's the same house I delivered shoes to, I think, last night. I think that's where I delivered men's shoes. These are kids' shoes. And then one of them is 13 items. It's like ice cream, a 2-liter root beer. Damn. 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 things of ice cream and popsicles. Then a bag of limes, lime juice, and root beer. What the hey? Crazy. Still got 3 minutes before I can pick it up. I know, right? A weird one. Yeah, see, no one wants to go do that proxy pick that you have to go measure. Because I don't either. Well, at least there's very few cars. One more minute. Craziness. It's crazy that they haven't sent any more shopping orders. So now we get to go. Right into the sun. I love how these people even pay the flip attention. Because they don't. They just go. Don't even pay attention to anybody else. Number 7. I know, right? That's terrible. But yeah, I'm pretty sure that this one order is going to the exact same place I delivered to last night. In the dark. I'm glad it was not in the dark today. This big old lady in this car next to me. She's like telling them how to. She took these. She's the one that took the big ass order. I'm glad it was her because I'm looking at all these things, and I'm so glad that it wasn't me. I think these guys are trying to figure out how they're going to even put it in her car. Because she has someone riding with her, so she only has the back seat and then the hatch part of her car. I don't know if this is ours or not. Don't think so. Nope. Because ours has another piece, another little thing. Because ours has, oh, this is ours because it has this little Sterilite shelf thing. You can see that. That's ours. Yep. That would be correct. So, thank you. Thank you, too. Whew. That's funny. That was. Whew. It's very, very, very nice. All right, let's go. Front door. GPS sends you to the church, but it's the house beside the church. There's a gray Expedition parked in the front yard. Okay. I think I kind of have an idea of where this might be.
Starting room.
Yeah, that lady had. She took that giant order that we missed. So, it's probably a good thing that we missed it. Where are we going? Yeah, I'm not going that way. I'm going the way I want to go. out of this parking lot. And last night David and I were talking about, so we went to Tulsa. No, you go to Tulsa? Yeah, I think it's a Tulsa amphitheater. It's at the zoo. No, it was in Oklahoma City. And we were wanting to go to see if they had any concerts posted yet that we might want to go to. So we were looking at him. I was telling him, and he's like, "Oh man," I said, "That's the one I would want to go to." And there's a couple of them that seem like they'd be pretty nice to go listen to. Now the one is actually got, so it's 3 bands, and like 3 bands from like, I don't know, the 80s, late 70s, early 80s, something like that. And so we were, one of them, the one that I want to go to, the tickets are kind of expensive, but you do have assigned seating, and you can get, like, I like to sit on the aisle, and I was like, I said, we got to decide, because if we want to go, we need to, 1, get tickets, 2, I need to figure out this surgery thing, because that means I need to do my surgery at least 2 weeks before that concert. So we'll see. I really would like to go. So I think there was one in August and one in September and one in October that I'd like to go to, but we'll see. I don't know. But one of my coworkers is taking their mom, their spouse, I think their daughter, someone else, to the Kid Rock concert that I think is tonight. It's either last night or tonight. I can't remember. Then they were all giving them a hard time at work about going to that concert, and they're like, "But that's my mom's dream is to go see him in concert." So she goes, "So that's what I'm doing." But then everybody starts looking up, songs that he sings, and they're like, "Oh, okay, yeah." And then somebody was like, "Oh, I was thinking of somebody else. I wasn't thinking that those were the songs that he sings." Weirdo people. I think this first one is all the ice cream and stuff. That's funny. And the other 2 were just the little tiny 1 item orders. But just 5 more to go to get the extra. And the thing is like, if we were to get it even tomorrow, it'll tell you that it'll take up to 14 days or some ridiculous number to see that money deposited into your, or to be credited to your Spark account. And it's usually by that night, like, or the next day or the next morning. So it's kind of funny how they do. And it's funny because the other one I delivered to, that was right over here when I missed my turn. This lady came out and she got all the stuff from me. And she goes, she goes, my niece must have ordered all of this. And then her mom was saying something inside. And then she took it all inside, and I just said that I handed it to whoever, and then I took a picture of the front door and stuff. Cause I'm like, they take it in so fast. I'm like, I need a picture of something. So I took a picture of the house.
At the next traffic lights, turn left.
Yeah, I guess we're just gonna have to start. Every time we see an offer, just take it. Okie doke. See how close we can get by the end of the night. I mean, I'll stay out till 11 if I have to.
Turn left onto North Hughes Street.
Where I can just get up and go do like 1 or 2 in the morning and be done. So I can work on.
In 3/4 of a mile, turn left onto North.
So I gotta clean the freeze dryer. I gotta get the little shelving in there clean because it's got gunk on it in the very back. You can see it looks like fuzz growing, so I need to get that cleaned out. What else? I need to get those onions cut up in the freeze dryer tomorrow. I'm thinking about ordering when I get my big check. I'm gonna go ahead and order the oilless freeze dryer pump. That way I don't ever have to worry about changing the oil or doing all this stuff anymore. It'll be all done. So, it's funny because this
Northwest 18th Avenue.
doesn't take me to the church. People just don't pay attention. I think that is what it is. It does not take me to the church. It takes me to this house right here. So weird. But let me go and get it delivered. And I'm glad it's daylight over here.
Head east on Northwest 18th Avenue, then turn left onto North Hughes Street.
Yeah, we know. I'm pretty sure I know where this person's house is, but I just gotta make sure. Around. was the big order. Now the two little ones.
At the stop sign, turn left into Northeast.
This one is the. In fact, you know it is. This one is the little drawer unit.
In 1.3 miles, turn right onto West Hastings Avenue.
Everybody's at the park. Thank you, Rosebud. You have a good night too. Hope you have a good Sunday.
At the next stop sign, turn right. At the stop sign, turn right onto West Hastings Avenue.
Welcome back. It's only DoorDash is busy. We're trying to get these Sparky Roomies done, and we can go back to to DoorDash. Ooh.
The destination is on your left.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I know where this is. No, it's not as. No, it's just right here. It's not as far away as I thought. Oh, I hate delivering on this part of the road because that other one that I deliver to a lot, you can just park on the side street and their house is on the corner. But this house is not on the corner. This
The destination is on your left.
and then they block the Circle Drive. We got a 3 drop off one, so now we should be down to about 5. But it was not a shopping order.
East on West Hastings Avenue.
Yes, it is still light outside. I did see where Congress is actually looking at getting rid of daylight savings time. So
In 3.2 miles, turn left onto Mesa Bird Drive.
I don't know how good that is. From what I've read, it would not be good for Texas or Florida. But I guess I don't care, honestly. But no, this is about no, they're really this is like serious. I don't think this is like it has been before where they talked about it, because it can't be done by the states. It has to be done by Congress. I think there's a lot more. I think a lot of people are complaining. No, we voted for what? Yeah, that's not going to happen. So the no tax on tips does not affect gig workers because we're independent contractors. It only affects those that have a W-2 and pay taxes on part of their money. I mean, I have seen where DoorDash and Uber Eats are pressing Congress to include delivery drivers, but I don't know if that'll happen. So, yeah, I know it is stupid. So, but where did you vote for no more time change? If you voted for it in some state election, it doesn't mean anything because it can't be changed by state. It has to be changed by Congress. So the time change or the tax on tips? I mean, they're looking, from what I can tell, what I've read, that the Congress is actually looking at the time change, or actually a no time change, because
Turn left onto Masonburg Drive.
yeah, if you voted for a time change in your state under the state legislature, it doesn't do any good, because if you didn't opt out of it as a state when it first became law, then you can't never opt out of it. The way the laws are written, unless the Congress changes it, because it was on some Texas ballot too, way back several years ago. But supposedly Congress is now really looking at it because it doesn't do us any good. And they're talking about how it affects people's health. So, and now that you have, Mr. Kennedy in there, that is for the health and safety of people, that is probably the reason that it's getting pushed, is because studies that they've done and things like that have said it does not help your health at all. So it's just ridiculous.
At the stop sign, turn right.
But yeah, I went and started reading a bunch of stuff on the tip stuff, and it does not include gig workers that get a get a 1099. So I've read some articles where Uber Eats and DoorDash are really like pushing to get their the people that do gig work and stuff included. Yeah, this is the exact same house. Pretty sure. Well, I'm coming here in the daytime because it sucked last night. Yep. Pretty sure this is the house that has the purple light. And I had to like figure out from the other houses what their freaking address was. Because 7, 9, 11, 13. Yep. It is the exact same house that I delivered black tennis shoes to that I did a shopping order for. So yeah, no, they need to get it changed because that's the thing is that most people that do gig work, not all, but a lot of them also work W-2 jobs. And two, even if they do full-time gig work, you're paying taxes somewhere. And I thought he was trying to get rid of taxes completely. So at some point it won't matter. Need some more. Yep, 5 more to go. Woo, woo, woo. Yeah, it's kind of comical, the stuff that I've seen and read, but because I was laughing at some of the stuff that like Schumer and stuff was saying about how they're gonna take your Social Security and they're gonna take this and that away. I'm like, that is not what they're doing. You just take part of what's being said and put it out there when that's not what was the whole story. Trying to figure out what the easiest way to get back over there where I was. I have an idea of how to get over there. Well, I don't like their part of the story. Because the part of the story they're telling is not good for us. All they're trying to do is scare everybody. Yay! I'm glad you made it home. Yeah, I'm really shocked that there's not more orders than what there is. Sweet. Yeah, I gotta put mine together that I did today. Nice. Well, that was very nice of him to do. I figured. Come on, Mr. Sparky. Oh, definitely. Definitely so. I know. Sparky needs to get with it. Absolutely. Please and thank you. Come on. We need to at least get these. Even if nice. Even if I don't get the other 3 shopping orders, I'd like to get some more deliveries so that I can at least not have so many to do tomorrow. Because Sunday, this is what happens on Sunday typically is I get 6 o'clock, and then I get one close to 7, and then I don't get any more. So 3 more tonight would be great, and I can finish in the morning and then go home and do what I need to do when we go to the game and just enjoy Sunday and then start back with DoorDash and stuff on Monday and pray for a great week and that our check comes. Because that is, man, I was reading up on, if it says 3 to 6 weeks for your income tax return. But it also said if you did direct deposit that you would get it sooner. And that's what we did. And it's this Friday will be 3 weeks. Yo, really? Let me slow down. And then with Friday being a holiday, I don't know how that's gonna work. Are you gonna get it on Thursday, or are they gonna wait another week? Just drives me cuckoo some days. Just don't understand. We'll head back where we were and see if they're gonna be gracious enough to give us something else. Honestly, I'm glad I did not take that giant order. I mean, I've taken some large orders, but typically they're not like 3 giant orders together. And that was 3 orders, and 2 of them were huge. Dude, that sounds good. That sounds very good. Yeah, I really didn't eat tonight. I had a dessert thing at Sonic and didn't eat. There you go. Exactly. Dude, that would be good. That sounds very tasty. Yum. Very yummy. Yeah, yesterday I did that first DoorDash that I did yesterday was like Ziggy coffee, and so it was like $11, and it said if you get report their holiday hours, you would get an extra dollar. So I asked them, "Are y'all open on Easter Sunday?" And they said open till 2. Oh, nice. Really, dude? So yeah, my $11 turned into 12, which was good because I needed it. We've only made $179. And that's like that one um, food truck. It always says they'll give you an extra dollar if you let them know what the um, like their menu. The problem is that they don't really have a menu. Like they have a menu, but they don't have a menu that has pricing on it. So I know truck was just like pull right out there. Didn't even look. But yeah, it's crazy. So now we're just gonna sit here again. So I know, and I asked them if they had a menu with the prices, and they said no. So I was like, dang, I could get an extra dollar. But not. We're almost up to $100 today. We're at 93.19. We still have $4.65 from tips from yesterday. 73.13. Well, it was not quite the goal, but better than zero. And then I'll have a bunch of tips from today to come in. That last one we just did, there's only a $2 tip on it. And this is funny. These are all weird time-wise. Because the one we just did said that we completed it April the 12th at 10 p.m. Right? I know, it would be too. But yeah, this thing is goofbally. And of course, now all the busy hotspot Walmarts are all on the eeky side of town. I know it's not. It's an hour and a half before. That's the thing. Their time is always messed up. And it's probably because they didn't go to daylight savings time. They didn't fall backwards or spring forward, I mean. But yeah, they're almost 30 minutes off on some of them because they'll send you an offer at like this time. Yeah, they need to reset their clocks. You're exactly right. Because they could send me an offer right now and it would be for like Sam's or the pharmacy, and it'll be a pickup for like 9 o'clock. So then you're doing nothing for 30 minutes. It's ridiculous. But it is crazy. They need to hurry up and give us something else. Because this waiting is for the birds. It is ludicrous that we just sit and do nothing. But I hate to switch to something else, to DoorDash, and get a bunch of offers and then start doing DoorDash and miss out on the other. So that's why I do what I do. Yeah, it's definitely. Oh, now it shows busy over here. So let's cross our fingers and hold our mouth just right. Maybe they'll send us something. Right? Ah. Come on, Sparky. I don't know how you can show that you're busy if you're not sending stuff out. But last time they were sending stuff out at like 8:45. That's the thing. You never know when they're going to start sending the orders out. Exactly. Come on. I mean, we're like so close. So close. Oh, here we go. It's a shopping. It's an alcohol one, too. Let's see. Where's it? Oh, it goes over here. It's 26 items. It is paying $28.04. Has $16.34 tip. So, heck yeah. Oh, so now I guess I'm going to go. Let's see. We're already here. I know, right? Let's see what. Let me tell you what. Plus, it'll give me a chance because then I can go to the bathroom. Let's see. Hot dog buns, a big box of chips, Jimmy Dean's sausage, egg, and cheese croissant, pizza, coffee, ugh, bacterial soap, Dove, antiperspirant, right? Let's see. Wine, two kinds of wine, bananas, salad, grapes, some more salad, blueberries, raspberries, some pre-made salad, sausage, and hot dogs. So how do we get that many items? There isn't that many. There's some multiples. I said like 6. Yeah, wine and bananas. It really doesn't seem like that many items, but okay. All right, I'm gonna go shopping, and I'll be back. Hope to see you when I return. Oh my gosh. His apartment. It is downstairs. Lord have mercy, because it's going to take more than one trip. Oh, man. It was a quick shop, but man. All this.
In a quarter mile, turn right onto West Amarillo Boulevard.
Trying to figure out how I can get it all in one trip. I always stay downstairs. Probably because I've always lived in upstairs apartments. So I always say downstairs.
Turn right onto West
Downstairs, first floor. Never say ground floor. But yeah, I'm trying to figure out how to
Use the
make
left
it all
lane
in
to
one.
turn onto Southwest 9th Avenue. Turn left, then turn right.
Yeah, true. That is true. Oh, you know, there are some like that around here, to where the first floor is underground, or mostly underground, and you have like windows at ground level. No, thank you. Mm-mm. That's like they were watching
Turn right, then take the first
like at lunch the other day. They were watching this zombie movie. I told my coworker, I said,
then the destination.
if I get scared when I'm at home by myself, I'm calling you. He just started laughing. He's like, okay. I'm like, I'm dead serious, dude. You do not know. I am not. Oh, what happened? I don't know if it says. Of course it doesn't. Let me go scope this out. I gotta go figure out where this apartment is, because I don't know which side it's on, and I'm not carrying all this to both sides. So I'll be right back. Figure out how to carry all this. take the wine out. Other stuff in here is in the wine. Oh, wow, that's crazy. That's why I let my dogs in at night when I'm at home, because I don't want to be in there by myself, because sometimes I hear weird noises. And I don't want to, and at least the dogs will keep me safe, right? Whew. Yeah, that is crazy. Poor lady. She's like, we're never home because they got a pup and a new dog. And she goes, they're just difficult. She said, we have a cat. And they're easy. And so she's like, it's just difficult. I bet he was. Woo. And she goes, we're never home. That's why I order food at 10 o'clock at night. So, like the soap that she ordered, she didn't order just like the small thing of like hand soap that you know, pump. She ordered 3 of the giant ones. It's like, dang, lady, that's crazy. Yeah, so that's 3 shops on the one. We need, if we can get 4, we'll get 28 extra dollars. Of course, if you do 5, you get 35. And then we're down to 4 for the other. Woohoo! So we'll see. I don't know what's gonna happen. Like I said, if I can get 2 more, I'd love to get 2 more shops, at least 1 more shop. That would be great. Yeah, there's a little green Kia Soul sitting beside me whenever I went to go in and do the shop. And this, I'm pretty sure that's the one I see a lot that does delivery because it's green. That's how it's pretty noticeable. But she was sitting there when I was waiting, and then, of course, when I came out, she wasn't there. But yes, like I said, if I can just get 1 more, I would be ecstatic. Because honestly, if I could go out in the morning and get a couple more to where we at least get, you know, some of this incentive, would be nice. Um, yeah, I saw that earlier. That was like, it was a Dodge, one of those Charger, I think. Somebody's horns going off. I guess they didn't know where they parked or something. I don't know. But yeah, this chick was parked next to me. It wasn't, I don't think it was a pastel green, but it was, yeah. Okay, let's go. Yeah, the one parked next to me, I don't think was that color. It might have been. It was a weird green. But the sea foam one, I'm pretty sure was earlier in the day because I saw one that was, maybe it was more teal, but it was a freaking Charger. I was like, people, these days they put them wraps on them and change the colors all the time. But I don't know if we're gonna get anything else. And it's weird because like they really don't have any statistics after 9 o'clock. So I don't know. We'll see. You never know. But there's a couple of those Kia Souls that are green that I see around when I'm doing delivery, and I see them a lot, so I figure that that's probably what they're out doing too. Yeah, that one was a big old order. Exactly. I just don't want to sit here for, you know, an hour and a half or whatever and not get anything, but who knows? I bet so. I would be too, because your day job is exhausting anyway. And then you're out there trying to bust your butt trying to make enough money to pay off what you need to pay off to go do what you want to do. And that's hampering or hindering, you know, being able to get out there and make that money. That's what's, hard. It's annoying. Come on, Sparky. But of course, we know it's another, 10 to 15 minutes before they send anything else out. I did look at my 401k yesterday. There you go. I don't blame you. When is your anniversary date? Yeah, my Edward Jones went down again. And I think my 401k did too, but we're still doing okay. It's not as bad as before, but it's gone down. But, in 2008, I lost half of what I had. So, we're definitely not to that point. Thank goodness. But we have, you know, 4 or 5 years to bounce back. So, little Edward Jones people are supposed to know what they're doing. That's what I pay them for. I'm tired too because I woke up at 6 o'clock this morning. I bet so. I bet. It's okay. All right, I'm probably gonna just end the live here and then sit and listen to whatever and wait and see if we get another order or something. All right, I'll talk to you tomorrow. Have a good night. Sleep good. Will do. Thank you. We'll see everybody. Thanks for hanging out with us. We'll see y'all tomorrow. Bye.